Hi, everyone. I hope you're enjoying a longer 3-day weekend. Maybe some of you are getting students ready for their first day of classes this week. I know Edgewood, as we all know, started already, but some of you might be working at institutions that start after Labor Day. So I hope you're getting things ready and wanted to do my regular overview for Module 3. One quick note about Module 2. I realized that there was a journal entry option missing. So it was listed in your to-do list, but it wasn't listed as a link. So I've added it here and I did an extension. You can get those in by tomorrow due to a missing link. I hadn't heard from anyone trying to access it. So maybe a few of you are waiting on that. If you ever see something missing, please just let me know in advance or when you notice it, and I'll get to work on that. So here's Module 3. We're going to be talking about students a little bit more now. We've been talking about infrastructure and looking at our org charts, thinking about mission and vision and identity, and digging into the discussions and the readings. And this time, this module, I want you to think about who are our students. And not only who are our students today, but who will our students be tomorrow. As this has quickly evolved, and I'll say in my career, the past 5 to 6 years have been particularly fast when it comes to emerging student needs and community needs. So here are our objectives for the week. Your to-do list. Don't know why that bullet's missing, but we have our readings. We have the reading discussion. We're going to be talking about this interview subject. The last half of the class will be posting their student development theories, and then you'll be commenting on those. And I've enjoyed those presentations so far, and we'll have some feedback tomorrow. And then you have another reflection journal. So in Module 6, you'll be presenting a blog where you will have interviewed someone who works in student affairs. And I really want you to be very intentional about who you select as this person to interview. For those of you who do not work in student affairs, I want you to go to student affairs or student development or whatever that division may be called at your institution, student life, campus life, and ask someone if you can interview them. If you do work in student affairs right now in higher ed, I'd like for you to reach out to someone who is not close to you, not a close colleague, perhaps even someone at another institution. If you don't work in higher ed at all and need some connections, or if you work in higher ed but would like to connect with someone outside of your division, you can reach out to me and I can help you get in touch with some people who I know would be willing to do some interviews with you. And the point of this exercise is to kind of get to know about another professional's pathway as well as their experiences. So you're not just hearing mine or hearing those of your colleagues. So I'll just need you to email me who that person is so that we can talk about who they are, what they do, and that way you have some time to get that interview scheduled before I'd hate for you to go down a path and interview someone and it not quite meet the expectations I have for the assignment. So that's what that's about. So we have our readings. I hope you're enjoying these 2 books. This contested issues book is going to come up when we have our WebEx session. We're going to be talking a little bit more and doing a hot topics exercise. So as we get closer to that date, I'll be giving a little bit more specifics probably next week. But as we get closer, I want you to start thinking about what is something that is a hot topic in higher ed, in particular focused on higher education and student affairs. So be thinking about some of those hot topic items. I'll give you some examples later on. We have our link here to the discussion, which I just made active and open. This is just a reminder and here about the interview. And here's what I said, like some prompts for your blog assignment. Link for the personal reflection journal. And I've also opened the course evaluation survey. If you wouldn't mind, after you've completed all of your assignments for the week, just to give me a quick kind of survey response on how things are going. I know we've only had 2. After this, you have 3 modules, but it'd be helpful for me if we need to change course a little bit. I'll give you an example. last year, I didn't notice this at the mid-year course eval, but at the end of the semester evals, the students in my class said that the reading assignment, it was hard to get through the readings. It used to be that we do a Tuesday, Thursday post. So Tuesday initial post, Thursday response post for the essence readings. They said it was pretty difficult to get all the reading in basically a couple of days. So that's why I've moved them to Wednesday, Fridays. So feedback like that helps me structure the class and make sure that it's attainable and doable. So that's what that is right there. So all of our links should work. Everything should be going smooth. And I will be back on tomorrow with my thoughts, or Tuesday morning, depending on how I get through the grading. I hope you're enjoying the feedback that I'm giving you. And if you have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out to me. You can make a comment in the raise your hand section, the discussion board, or you can send me an email. For now, have a good day. And for those of you that have it off, enjoy your day off.